Hello, Caldwell University, and welcome back to Inside the Cougar Den. Our first guest today is Brendan Barbosa from the men's soccer team. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and you were the big hero of our last victory at Molloy. You want to take us through that play, give us as much detail as you can about it?
Yeah, sure. So actually, when the corner kick was called from the ref, I actually didn't want to go up there because how tired I was, because it was overtime. I was it was tiring. And then once I saw people going in, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll give it a shot, and then if I score, the game's over. And then I went in and I just scored, and it was an amazing feeling.
And these last two games, you've really found a rhythm after a slow start in that season opener. What have you seen from the team those last two games?
Well, obviously the energy on the field, it was amazing. I mean, everybody cheered each other on, even though we would make mistakes sometimes on the field. Everybody would encourage each other and keep our heads up, and that's how we did it. And we kept being organized and everything. So it was great.
And defensively as well, there's definitely been a big improvement. What have you seen? What adjustments have we made that have worked so well?
Definitely the formation, the the way we organized the formation is we were doing everything properly, so it was great.
And we go into our home opener now this week, riding this 2-game win streak. How does that help us out going into this first home game with some momentum?
Well, obviously it will definitely help us out because we'll have definitely more fans coming out to support us and encourage us, and it will definitely be a good help to us for winning the game.
And what do we have to do against AIC to get a victory?
Just keep playing our normal game, keep doing the same thing, and we should be good.
All right, well, perfect. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you.
The men's soccer team hosts American International on Wednesday at 4 p.m. All right, and we are back now with Joey Datta of the men's cross country team. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
And you're coming off of your first race of the season, a very impressive showing, 5th place at the Philadelphia Metro Championship.
Yeah.
Tell us about the race. What was working for you there?
The race, to be honest, I had no expectations going into it. I was kind of I was running. Coach told us, he was he warned us, he's it's going to be a hard course. And I just, kept that in my mind and just went out and just followed whoever's in front of me. And then if I liked their pace, stayed with them. If I didn't, moved up or moved back,
And that was your collegiate debut. And at the high school level, you're used to running 5Ks. This was an 8K, but you seem to have no struggles with that. What preparations did you do that worked so well?
I mean, coaches' workouts, they really helped. It's a big difference from cross country and high school and everything, workout wise. I've been doing crazy amount of volume, not insane, but a lot more miles. I know in high school I was doing 30, 40. Now I'm averaging at least 55 every week, so that helped a lot. It got me strong.
And overall, the team did very competitive. They're finishing 6th overall. What did you see from the rest of the guys?
Yeah, so everyone worked hard. I saw from the beginning. We all went out really strong together. We all, we had a good talk before, made sure we knew what we wanted to do, and everyone worked well together. I know there was Chad and then a couple other people. They all finished together, which was really cool. They just worked together the whole race, which helped the whole team overall.
And it was a very good start to the season. And when we come back there for the last race of the season, what will you have hoped to have seen from our team? How can we improve?
So, I mean, as the goal is just everyone place a little higher. That's always the goal. I know when I finish, it's going to be a lot more competitive later down because there's going to be more teams there, teams from all over our conference as well. So, it's just going to be a lot more competitive. I just want to see everyone else put 100%,
And you guys don't have an official race this upcoming weekend, but you guys are going to be doing some community service.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to help out in the community?
It's really cool. I get to help. I get to see. One thing is I'm not from Caldwell, so I get to see the area. I get to meet a lot of people, and it just feels good to help.
All right. Well, thank you so much. If you're in the Caldwell community this weekend, come out to the Run for North Caldwell 5K this Saturday. All right. And we're back with our final guest of the day. It's Karen Herrera from the women's cross country team. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. And you made your collegiate debut this weekend at the Philadelphia Metro Championship, finishing 4th individually. Take us through the course. What was working for you there?
It was definitely a really hard course. I think it's the hardest course I've ever ran because the hills, I wasn't expecting the hills to be that difficult. I've practiced in hills before, but I feel like this course was one after the other, so I didn't really get to have a downhill break kind of thing. But yeah.
And after working for weeks getting ready for the season, how did it feel to finally get to compete?
I was very excited, definitely. I just wanted to see where I was at. But yeah.
And along with you, the rest of the team did very well at the Philadelphia Metro Championship, finishing 6th as a team. What did you see from the rest of your teammates?
I think they did really good. Yeah. I don't know.
And this is where we started the season. It's also where we're going to end the season at the CACC Championships in a couple weeks. How can we improve on our times for that?
I think it'll be easier for us to run it next time because we know what to expect since we ran the course already. Yeah.
And you got your first collegiate meet in this past week. Next week, you're going to do your first community service event at Caldwell. What does that mean to you to be a part of the community and helping out?
I think it's a great thing to do. Volunteering is and giving back to the community is definitely something I like to be a part of. So.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Of course.
Make sure to come out and see the cross-country team at the Run for North Caldwell 5K this Saturday.